Mm. 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 Krem. Blukirix. Mm. All right. All right. Mm. So a part of shadow work is being able to be comfortable in your own skin because it is your expression. And by being expressive of self, you gain confidence in who you actually are. To not be afraid to express yourself, no matter what people think or say about it, is a part of your shadow work. And today, I'm going to express a side of myself live to allow whatever's supposed to come through, because music doesn't come from here. It doesn't. And the music that we listen to, the rap, these things, are, even if you like it, it's still in a spelled language, so it can't be its highest form of expression. We were the first ones to actually speak over beats, because we naturally spoke in rhythm. So to speak over something rhythmic is not a big deal for us. And I'm realizing that. And it's something I've been doing for about a year now, is rhyming, or not rhyming, because it's not rhyming. Rhyming is also a lower form too, to make it rhyme go with beats. But when it comes down to it, I'm going to share something with y'all today. And if you flow with it, flow with it. If you don't, don't. This is part of my shadow work, to be expressive. And every aspect of yourself needs to be revealed if you really are confident and comfortable with it. And you'd be surprised who actually vibes with your true self. So I need some crowd participation today, because I have not done this before on live, and I'm going to be using something that hopefully you can hear. But let me know if you rock with it. Now, first things first, I want to ask y'all a question. Can y'all hear me right now? If you can hear me, put a 1 below. If you can hear me, put a 1 below. Can you hear me? Put a 1 below. My first time here. Welcome. Welcome. This is the channel of expression. All right, there we go. This channel of expression. I'm going to express myself. So let me know if you can hear this now. Can you hear that? And can you hear me? Let me know. Put yes if you can hear that and hear me. Let me know. Because I'm about to talk to you real quick. Okay. I think it's delayed as well. So I have to wait. It's delayed. All right. So this is a sample of some of the music that I currently listen to. Okay? I want to see if you vibe with it, because I want you to use this ancient language for your activation, so you can remember how to really tap into what you are, because we're moving to that space right now. All right? Bloem. Many of you thought that you were normal, and you've been taught how to think inside the normal aspect of this nature. But what if you were more? What if you could tap into supernatural abilities and gifts? Would that be something that you want to explore? Bleveram. Likirix Stru. Blokiriam Vlakaram Sukiri Lerestureklam. Blovirist. Kliit Kirim Vloeverik Larast. Barasturu. Mikirim Vlorem Zukarast. Vlakarast Urilerem Vokarest. Vlofirix, Kabien, Zuru, Myram Tikirif, Vloristorium lorikiri karevalaram gumberix. Vlikiri zuru forest. What if you could fly? What if all the things you thought in fantasy was truly your reality? Would it be worth to explore that? What if you could visualize that and emotionalize that by controlling your emotional state? To vibe higher. Do you like going to work? Do you like paying bills? Paying to eat or even needing to eat at all? Then I suggest you raise your frequency and begin to think about higher thoughts. The logic mind. Not the logic mind. The illogical is where you derive from. Beram. Blovileresto corallerem vocirix. Allow your brain to shift. And remember where you may know this language from. Blofirix to karam. Blevaram lokirix. Virin loristo kiri larast. Barasturum. Vliirim tu kirim loets the karaf. Barastum. Mirik te kiriv lorast. Vlikirim blofarastum biritst. Sikiri larastum bareki larest. Beresturim. Clubiimter karikti kiring larest. You thought that you were evil. You thought that you were bad. You have been taught how to deny your very self. And then when you finally see it, you were actually rejected. But what if you begin to accept what you truly are, because what's bad for them is good for you? Bleverelaram vokirik. Kabiimterstedstorim. Fullerictic kinkametstedstorim lerestikiri. Barin zurum. Barestikirik. What if you could fly dragons? What if you were a dragon? Would that be far from the possibility? Berest. What if you never had to be inside again? Voice. Kabarum velarem zukarak styrix takirif. Biri kirim bloruf. Merem bostyrix. Clearix to karast. Miriclerest. They told you gang signs was evil. Mirist. But that was your ancient mudras used by the greatest of the warriors. Because it always breaks through the concrete anyway when your DNA activates. We do things we used to do and we don't know where they come from. Shaking your hand and RM. Things we used to do to sever the connection after we touched. Merem. Blokurik. Kurum. Vliitikirim. Loresta karav. Bomisterium. Virem. Vlokirik. Sturukleram. Barast. Vleverem. Vlokirik. Stakam korext. Baram. Telling you, take some more time off of social media too. And get to know who you are. Prepare for a life that has nothing to do with social media. Go outside more. Your job is not more important than you going outside right now. I'm sorry, it's not. But you got to be able to let go a little bit. If you really want to find out what you're really about. And your ties that you have right now, your ties could be holding you back. So you must observe and take assessment of your ties right now and how much they're actually serving you. Do you really want to let go, or you like to talk about it? Are you really about that life? God? Man, could it be you? Could it have always been you? Look at around you right now. How many distractions do we have around us right now? Even if it is happening. Because if it is happening, but we aren't happening, nothing inside of us is going to happen. We must silence the noise and be able to tap into us right now. Allow things to enter into your ears that only raise your frequency, which is why I said I have a playlist that raises my frequency. It may be different than what you listen to, but maybe you might want to get to that level of frequency where you don't have to learn anything. It just comes through. Your body begins to teach you. Right now, our bodies are teaching us things we never knew before. If anybody wants my playlist, just DM me and I'll give you my playlist so you can be able to tap into higher forms of sounds and frequencies. Higher forms. Meram. Blokirix. Kabiemter stu. Blerem. Not listening to people, whether they're right. You need to listen to yourself right now. Like I said, I'm your brother. I'm helping you go back to yourself. Truly. Because we are so close. And some of us will rejoice and some of us will not. How are you going to be powered by the Spirit? The more you tap in, just listen. The first thing you should do is just go outside. Go outside and just sit there. I don't care how cold it is. I don't care how windy it is. That's a test. How much do you love yourself? Because by loving nature, you love yourself. In all aspects of it, even the aspects that are deemed uncomfortable, they're only there to test you, to make you stronger. To make you stronger. But it's up to you. You're being initiated right now. The level of gifts that are beginning to come online are directly linked to your initiations, whether you're getting through them or not. Directly linked to it. Think about your initiations. What am I being initiated as? Is it my emotions? Is it my discipline? Is it my ability to stay in discomfort for a period of time? Think about it. Think about it. Allow your real you to come out. As the real you begins to come out, your confidence will skyrocket. You will wonder, why weren't you like this the whole entire time? And then you look at your old self and say, I'll never want to be that person who didn't know themselves again. I want to be this person. I want to continue to know who this person is. Who is this person? Or am I a person at all? Percentage of the sun. You are. Percentage of the sun. Person. Here I am. So get out there in the full aspect of you and charge up. Now, for some of those people who do not have the sun as often as others would like, you should put your feet in the earth and build something that's going to help you generate energy. If you're not exercising, it's about time to begin to exercise and do yoga so you can free energy up. Many of us have seized energy. Many of us are very stiff. We have to loosen and unlock that energy. Do you see? Karam. Blokirik. Zeremter. Kapien. Larastum. Blovien tuchikaverum blorist. Clereveravaram wumvirik. Myramku. Blar virim volekirix turustum birik clarast. Viristorim. Bom bom. Blovim beriku. Serin. Liverim. Chlorimptic. Kabiensu. Chloriptic kamasu. Seriv. Telling y'all, it feels better to learn things from within your body than externally. It feels better to learn that way. Take it from somebody who's learning that way. It feels much better than hearing other people's thoughts, even though if they're right. Even if they're right, I would like to hear my own and what I have inside of my body. How do I access those books? That's the questions we need to be asking. How do you access your genius side? Genius, pulling information out of their genes. Many of you are geniuses because you're pulling it out of your genes, and many of you are just smart because you're pulling it from somewhere else, somebody else's genes. How about getting it from yourself? How about going back inside of there? Would you like to learn how? You see? I'm not selling any classes right now. I'm teaching you live time. You have to be able to see it though. Because sometimes the simplistic information is the most complicated, and the most complicated information is simplistic because you don't even do nothing with that information. You just are wild. But how about something that gets you to do? Because a lot of us are stagnant. We just know a lot of things, but we're not doing a lot of things. So how about information to do? So you can start to see what I'm talking about here. How about that? And if your environment is not like the spirit that you carry, or the information, if your environment is not high consciousness, you must change yourself because you are your own environment. I wouldn't even worry about it. You could be going through a test right now. You could be going through a test right now to see how you can overcome your environment by overcoming your environment. Catch that one. You want to overcome this? Overcome this. This is going to be nothing. Your perspective will totally change. And you'll look at everything that which triggered you as a test and something to learn from. Oh, shoot, why is this happening? Oh, emotional control. Boom. Done. Oh, why is this happening? Anger, aggressiveness. Done. Let me transmute that energy. Let me transmute it. Let me flip it. A lot of people look at everybody else around them, not realizing they're a reflection of you. You want to change them? Change you. And that's the real problem we're dealing with these days. Nobody wants to take accountability for self anymore. That's how I always can tell if somebody did shadow work, based off of the information which they project. Do you see? Your surrounding is good for you. You chose your surrounding. Why, as a God, would come into this realm and choose that surrounding unless the God wanted to overcome that surrounding? Why? You wanted this test. So how about you overcome it so you can get to the next level of your ascension? That's all I'm saying. Out of love, for sure. You know? Gut microbiome is essential because if you do have those microbiome, which are an ecology of non-human organisms which live inside of your body on top of having H. pylori, parasites, and things of that nature, it's difficult to be able to control your emotional state because they're messing with your neurotransmitters. This is why I tell you to get these cleanses. Look right here. Here I am. You want to change your gut biome? You have to change the way you eat. You have to change the way you think. But if they're controlling your thoughts, I can understand why your situation may be perceived as difficult because they're continuing to put things inside of you which numb you and dull you out and lower your frequency. And when you lower your frequency, your perspective around you is not the same as if you had a higher frequency because you're not thinking from your Godhead. When you think from your Godhead and you look around you, you can look around you with a higher perspective outside the current human that's experiencing this matrix and look at it and say, why is this happening? Test. Why is this happening? Test. Everything makes you look inside of yourself. This is how you change your atmosphere. If you look at everything as something that makes you look inside of yourself because it's a reflection of you, then you will get to where you're trying to go. But if you're looking at everything as if it's separate from you, then you don't get anywhere. Part of tapping into source is to realize that we're everything. I'm telling you, deeper levels of shadow work will change the way you are as a human being. Being human. So, that's my message today. I hope you got it. If you didn't, try to get the next one. Either way, authenticity is major. Authenticity is paramount. This is a mission. Mission you. Mission you. Mission you. Can you overcome yourself in the matrix and become a better self? Can you remove all of the logical program that's in your body right now and overcome it to find out who you truly are? I guarantee when you find out what you are, you're going to lose your mind in a very positive way. And we're getting close to that. So just tap into that. Know who you are. Know what you are. So you can move how you're supposed to move. Love y'all. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.